change for the worse, depending on, again, what happens with the economy and what happens with the continued changes with school funding. Currently, what we're looking at covering the best we can is that $3 million, which seems like it is going to happen. We're very fortunate in Medina City Schools. We still have a levy that's several years off. So it provides us with a little more flexibility in trying to work through these difficult times. It's vitally important, though, that we are responsible with the community's money as we're making decisions, not knowing what the immediate future may hold. So what we really tried to do is we tried to look at areas where we could press pause for a year and not move forward with some initiatives for the upcoming school year in order to save money. The goal with the things I'm about to quickly run through is that these initiatives are all still on the table. They're just paused for the moment. And the hope is that the economy is going to bounce back and we'll be back in a position to go full force with these initiatives. In addition, many of these initiatives will still continue this school year. They just won't continue in the same capacity that they were going to because of the funding that we're moving away from those different areas. And we broke it down into some main categories. The first is facilities, then staffing costs, then instructional and special education, technology, and then we've got some random areas in here as well that we wanted to share. In terms of facilities, we were able to press pause on about $1.3 billion worth of items. These are all items that were already within the 5-year forecast in the facilities forecast. These are all projects that are going to need to be done. We're just pushing them out further. So what we did is we worked with our facilities committee and we tried to identify projects that didn't immediately need to be completed, and we pushed those off. We also identified essential projects. If you've driven past our high school, you've seen them up doing roof work on the high school. Those are the type of items that are essential projects, so we don't have leaks within the building. I do want to share with the board that we did have a little more leverage in this category simply because we were already looking at making reductions, not knowing what could happen in terms of facilities and redistricting. So we were already headed down this path, but we did increase even more, putting pause on even more than we were going to because of the budget cuts. The next piece is staffing. When we took a look at staffing, we really tried to not impact students in the classroom or have minimal impact on our overall staffing in the district. What we are going to be doing, and when I talk about this being a living document, the staffing area is a major area where we just aren't going to know on some of these positions until we start heading into the summer, get towards the fall and have some enrollment